Whoa, OG, Mineski. Everybody's going crazy.
Yep.
What's the deal, Fogged?
I have no idea. I really have no idea. I don't know. I was like out of nowhere. I'm just like walking by like
the
Universe
buff
playing
that he
it,
got recently
Peter
was
playing it.
with the ultimate where you can actually pop it when you're stunned.
When you're stunned.
Yeah.
Of all the people during Frankfurt, I was kind of, bumping elbows with Bruno a bit, and he said, I think Abaddon's going to be a big deal. He said Agnum's Abaddon's going to be a big deal.
But
That's what
can
people
you
are
ever
getting.
reach that point?
It's hard to farm. It's really hard to farm.
That's when
It is
you
hard to
pick an
farm.
alchemist. Aha.
Hey,
Yeah,
like
you said it. Yep, you said the Night Stalker, and there's a Queen of Pain still in the pool too.
Queen of Pain still in the pool. A Tusk,
Tusk
still
as
in the
well.
pool.
And Jo will in fact be drafting for Mineski.
Yeah. Oh, Dazzle.
We're going for Huskar.
That
What are
seems
you
more
going to
like.
do about it?
Actually, yeah, that's.
But Huskar is terrible. Okay, I guess it's terrible versus Doom, but they have Dazzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to really stop them.
OG will
That
probably.
point.
They'll probably pick up Tusk here, right?
They get Tusk and Doom. What
Yep.
do you think with those opening picks?
That sounds pretty good to me.
Yep.
You know what we always
Or
say?
Wyvern. Oh wow, I'm dying.
You know what we always
Okay.
say? Tuskar is a Dota 2 hero.
Yep.
When we see some snowball saves.
He's fun. Fun to watch. Good hero.
Really good hero.
Yep.
Flies Undying is something they always like to put a lot of priority into, though.
You know, I was talking to him yesterday and he told me, I actually didn't realize when I get so many decay stacks, I actually get bigger on Undying.
Like, actually bigger?
You
like
get bigger.
the scale?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You scale. It's fun.
There you can see Jo. Don't look at me. Don't look
There
at
it
me.
is. Huskar ban.
So-
No surprise.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, you're going against Mineski. They
And
first
you
phase
kind of
grab a
have to
Dazzle.
remove the Tusk, right? Like, if you give away Tusk and Undying on the same team, their early game is so strong.
Yeah.
Doom, Tusk, Undying. That's some scary shit.
Yeah, it is.
Real spooky.
PL ban.
Oh, I like the monkey ban.
Radiant team ban.
Why? Why banning on the PL?
It's still
Ember
one of the
Spirit's still out
heroes.
there as well.
It's one of the heroes that they like to run a lot too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Big Daddy does like to play
Yeah,
a
No
lot
Tail
of-
plays it a bunch.
Is he done with Big Daddy? Should I not be calling him that anymore? I think he's moved back. I'm
think-
going to ask him
I
that.
think he's moved on. His
He's
team
moved-
calls him Big Daddy. I heard Fly say it to him yesterday. So.
Remaining.
I think it's just a term of endearment
What do
for
we
now.
got? What do we got?
Reserve time.
Are we going to see any AA? We thought AA was going to be picked actually a lot earlier in this.
It depends
this
on what
particular
teams
matchup.
are playing too. It's like some teams they would like. I remember when T-Burn was playing on Cloud9, they would
First pick.
first pick the hero.
I mean, we already see 3 heroes with a lot of HP regen.
Yeah.
So there's still Queen of Pain in the pool.
Bane
They
is
have
also still out there, though.
Undying.
These teams favor a lot of Bane. Oh, gee, mine.
There's still Tusk,
Tusk, Co-op,
Quap.
the 2 tier 1 heroes
They're gonna
that are
ban all
still
the
left.
cheese hero. I feel.
Like,
Co-op.
What?
Yeah, there's the Co-op ban.
what other cheese heroes are there left?
That's still Meepo though. I don't know.
They were talking about that.
Like so far, their 2 heroes are really terrible. Like Night Stalker and Dazzle are not really good versus Meepo.
10 seconds remaining.
Nope.
They usually run, what, the Night Stalker as a support, or is it an
Yeah,
off lane?
support.
Okay.
Mostly support, but sometimes they do run him off lane.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if they're running the same type of strategy
Yeah,
because
because of
JO is
change up.
drafting. So I'm not too sure about that.
It looks pretty similar.
Yeah, so
Darkseer
far.
also ignored completely up to this point. No team putting a line to that whole.
It would fit Mineski's lineup very
Yeah,
well.
oh yeah.
That
Now that the
Dark-
gyrocopter's been picked
Darkseer,
up.
Stalker, Gyro.
Very, very good. Here we can see the orangutan gangsters prepping up in the room right now.
Crit very focused.
Carnage, please.
Carnage, sorry.
Carnage.
Are we
Carnage
gonna
very
use that
focused.
name? No, he's using crit, dude.
Dude?
He has crit. He's using
Dude?
crit.
Yeah, but he's Carnage now. That's what he says. Carnage is back. Well, you see a gyrocopter, a dazzle, a night stalker here.
What about Crit Zero?
Wyvern or Tusk, right?
Wyvern or Tusk, yeah.
Don't
that's what I was
forget the
thinking.
mighty Jakiro.
Nah.
Oh, he hasn't played it
He
much
hasn't
He
lately.
hasn't
though.
played it at all lately.
He hasn't played it for such a long time that I.
It hasn't been that long. It's been like a month, maybe.
That feels
Yeah,
like
but
forever ago,
it's-
though.
it's so
In
long.
Dota, it is forever.
Yeah, there's the
What is?
Wyvern.
Dire
Why is
team
everyone like getting all the heroes that they want to get?
Really though? I don't
no
know.
one
I
wants to
mean,
get cheese.
if they got those heroes that are banned, you could say the same thing.
Yeah.
There's
Like
just a lot of
that.
heroes.
Typical OG draft coming out already.
So we are
Powerhouse.
thinking about like Darkseer. What else like would fit with the
Darkseer's
Gyro?
banned.
I think
I may be blind, but I can
yeah.
see that.
Dude,
Mr.
you
Chan.
were the guy who mentioned Darkseer.
You were
just now.
Darks, yeah.
I know. I'm trying to pawn that off.
Well played. Well played. I mean, there's still Slada. Like sometimes they run startups.
That was
Slaughter's
banned.
Also
Yeah.
banned.
Oh jeez.
Strike
Wait,
two.
Oh jeez.
My glasses are not working. Help. Oh, I should be using this screen. This screen is better.
Yeah, that's
Nearer.
what I've been.
Yeah, I don't know why we're doing that. We're all looking up there.
I'm not, dude. I'm squatting. I'm looking right in. So I'm blind as hell.
Mineski has got. Hmm.
There goes my screen now.
Yep.
Help.
Get on. Hmm.
I mean,
Thoughts?
is AA too crazy here? You got a Wyvern, Undying, and Doom. Oh,
Okay,
I
Lich.
guess not. They're gonna go with the man who
So
loves
now
wards.
it isn't.
Lich.
It
So
is a
it's-
Night Stalker offlane.
Yeah,
then.
Night Stalker offlane. Lich Night Stalker.
Was that the right pick over something like the AA, where you have Wyvern heal, Undying heal, and Scorched Earth? Doom?
Razor.
Dire team
It's really priority. So I feel like Lich is a support that wins you the lane. I would consider him like Bane, but I would prefer Bane over Lich. Like the only situation where Lich would be better than Bane is if you want to run offlane support to win the lane. Like Lich and Night Stalker. That's what they are aiming to do.
seconds remaining.
But it's really strange that they're not up against, at that point, they're not up against a lot of
5 seconds
physical
remaining.
damage. So the Lich is really peculiar for me.
You better make that early laning phase count then. But they don't even know what kind
Yeah.
of safe laners they're
Seems
going to be really going against here.
Razor. OG doesn't pick Razor too often, do they?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
They pick it versus Gyro.
Versus
Yeah,
the gyro.
it's mostly versus Gyro. You sap his damage and
Yep.
you
Just
just
run at
try
him.
to nullify his damage.
He's
in
really
the
good
teamfight.
versus Night Stalker as
Yeah,
well.
he is.
Oh, I like that jump
Everyone
in.
is like target spells, you know, like
Yeah.
target spells sucks versus Razor.
I think versus the Night Stalker, generally the playstyle though is just group up a lot, and they have a really,
Yep.
really strong
Really good.
four-man
Yeah.
group. Met Carrier, a lot of heal, which surprisingly Mineski has not really countered. I don't think they have enough damage to get through all that heal. You're talking
Yeah.
about like Scorched Earth, Soul Rip, plus Cold Embrace, and then probably a mech.
Ice
coming out
Blast
too.
would have been good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I
that's
feel like
what-
AA
that's
would
what
have
we're
been
talking about.
good.
It's like,
I mean, hello.
how
That's
do-
what I
how are
was
they
saying.
gonna- and now the option's not really open to them at all. And they don't have enough damage because the heavy AoE mids are
I
also
think
banned
if
out.
they don't win their lanes, they're going to be in so much trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
OG can just group up, and it's gonna be really hard for them to fight.
They need
Do you like Invoker so that you can delay the push, burn their mana?
Delay for what though?
Gyro to be
Gyro to get owned by
Gyro.
Razor later with a BKB.
But what else can you do, dude?
I think you
Pick another carry
you
in
go
mid.
all in on the lanes because that's how
Yeah.
Mineski
what,
wins
get
the
a
games.
Viper here so you didn't ensure. Oh,
TA.
a TA. Dire side TA.
But TA is like bad, was like 1v1 against Razor.
It's
TA
not. It's not good at all.
Yeah, TA
yeah.
loses to Razor. Like really bad.
Like later on in the game.
Maybe not with a Lich.
Yeah, maybe they'll do. Maybe they'll
I
change the
think-
lanes up
yeah,
around.
maybe they'll do dual lane Lich TA.
Okay.
That's going to be hard for this Night Stalker then.
Yeah.
I wonder what OG's going to get for No tail.
No tail, right? They got what?
Do they put Doom on no tail ever? No. Yes?
No, not really. I mean, I think a
No,
few
they
times,
have
but
before.
not really too
they have
much.
before.
I want to
Okay.
say, yeah, there might have been a time or two.
So they what? They do Panda,
5
Beastmaster.
seconds remaining.
What's another no tail hero that I'm not
Meepo.
thinking of right now?
Meepo.
Meepo's yeah, Meepo's always there too.
I mean,
Ember Spirit has been
Spam
ignored
is
up to this
Yeah.
point.
Nah, I don't think they will put him on Ember Spirit. I don't think so.
Dude, if they pick Sven, they have like no damage. They can't do any damage.
I mean, they could. It's really good versus the flag and the
10
TA.
seconds
Casual
remaining.
Tiny.
Ooh.
Oh,
Could
they have a lot of like weak heroes though, like
5
Lich,
seconds.
We'll find out in a
Dazzle.
second. Beastmaster. Okay, they're just staying with some comfort, just with their.
They're gonna push
good at.
really hard.
Yeah, that's a really good group up hero as well.
Typical OG draft.
Dude, Mineski's team fight's awful.
Yeah,
They have like almost no team fight aside from Gyro.
they're all in on this laning phase.
Chain
like you're
Frost
saying.
and Call Down. That's about it.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they have no way to keep him in place though with Chain Frost, and there's going to be bouncing between the zombies too, as well as Beastmaster.
Yeah,
zombies.
I think like what you guys mentioned, if they don't win the lanes,
yeah,
they are pretty much good.
No stuns, no lockdown for him either.
It's actually no stuns.
Homing,
got
mi-
Homing
Homing
missile,
missile.
bro.
And Void to stop TPs, and then Chain Frost, I guess.
That,
but-
that fraction of a disable.
fraction mini stun.
Poison touch.
Maxed poison touch.
10
MKB
seconds remaining.
MKB. All right.
TA. Okay, we're really
All right.
stretching.
Well, it's looking like OG got the draft they could always hope for here. If they're a team that has like what 2-3 powerhouse drafts, this has got to be in those cards, and pressure's got to be Mineski to be able to perform here.
First game of the summit.
First game of the summit.
Let's go.
Let's go. I can't wait to christen it off with the first blood.
First game, how many mangoes?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mangoes.
Oh, times are
Wow.
changing. Mangoes are getting cheap.
Should have taken the bet in this game.
Oh, that's a lot of mangoes.
No one would have gotten the numbers right. 6 mangoes.
Well, we got to see how they're going to be laning this. We were questioning if they were going to be throwing the Lich mid to help
I
out
think
the TA
ideally,
to go off.
the lane's pretty tough versus Razor. They've already blocked Doom spawn, so it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, they saw that ward coming out though from OG.
Haha, free
Nice
50 gold.
Nice TP from the Dazzle. To get the ward out
TPing.
early. Ping,
Look
ping,
at
ping,
this
ping,
GPM
ping, ping.
get ready to go up. Are they going to give it to Gyro?
What do you think about the TPs? Do you think you should do it every game on the support? Every game?
I don't know about every game. Sometimes you can just mind
Depends
game
on what
your
you're
team.
against. If they don't have strong lanes, then you don't really care.
Like you probably are
But-
assuming that they're gonna do like what Undying Doom, try to make sure the Doom gets levels.
Mhm.
So you want to like be aware, be able to have your pull open, be able to, if you want to commit the 3 heroes up there, even though it probably will be Lich mid or or with the Night Stalker bottom.
Little bit of a tussle here. And,
Oh, the board experience. Oh, got it. Oh, bam. Rich.
and that's going to be a rune split apiece here.
So yeah, TA started with boots, I believe, right? I think you need to
You
in
need
that
to start
matchup.
with boots, yeah, versus
And
Razor.
he got the ward gold and the bounty gold.
Yeah. So he got a little
And
bit.
it seems
boosted.
like he's all alone, so this lane is tough for him.
Yeah.
Lich
wow.
is just gonna be Lich. Is
actually-
Lich moving back to middle?
That's really good that they dewarded that, though, so early. Now Doom has access to a creep.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Okay, well, TA.
Okay, so the Lich is indeed moving back to mid. And
Moon's
top lane
leading,
Doom.
casual
He's
rocket
fine.
barrage.
Yes, Scorcher.
Is Dazzle dead?
Dazzle. Oh, fine. Hot and heavy already.
We take those. Good exchange.
But
Razor.
they have to like be able to do really well in the lanes in the next few minutes. Otherwise, when everyone gets their levels on OG, they group out and they push. It's gonna be really tough for them.
Yeah.
It's already starting off pretty poorly for them. Like, Night Stalker versus BM is already BM favored. The top lane, they already got rid of a lot of Mineski's regen, and they unblocked the spawn, and the mid TA's
Yeah.
not having a great time.
It's not looking good for
Yeah.
them. But would you actually get the mech on Razor? I noticed when they actually run Razor a lot, they don't actually
they
get
don't
mech.
get the mech.
Yeah, they
But
don't get
who
mech on
would?
Razor.
Or is it even necessary? Do you think maybe they have enough
I
sustained
think
power
for
that they
their
might not need
strat,
it?
you want.
Yeah, for the
you want
strat
a
you
mech.
want to.
Usually Moon goes
So-
the Vlad's rush, though. So I don't know if maybe he'll
Yeah.
switch it up this game.
So who's getting it?
But it's really interesting what OG does with their supports. Instead of just like, pulling, they know their pull's open. They just, look, Fly's just hitting mid, basically dual laning. And
Yeah,
then Crit is top. They
Basically,
completely
if
change it up.
they are able to go by their early game unscathed and everyone gets their levels, that's all what they need to do to be able to group up.
Was Doom able to eat a creep?
Not sure.
sure.
He definitely, yeah, he got a troll creep.
Not the most useful creep here.
Still good XP for them, though. He's almost level 3, 2 minutes in.
Yeah.
Really good as dual help.
Yeah, but so far, if you look at the CS, it's pretty even on all across the board. That is really, really good for OG.
Yeah.
But Razor has 79. Oh my god.
TA's not doing too bad, though. He has 7 CS. Or one of them's a ward, actually, so he has 6 CS.
I mean, he has a Lich in his lane.
Yeah, he has
Yeah,
a
he
Lich
does.
though. If you're even with the against the Lich, you're pretty much A-okay.
Walking down here a bit.
Static Link is
Radiant's
quite a
middle
nasty
tower
sound
is
Production, we're
under
getting a
right
bit
there.
loud in my freaking ear here. You want to go ahead and relax a bit? Game is blowing my mind right now with how the audio is so loud. But here they're making a
Dazzle.
move.
Oh, maybe he's a
Moon's
little
very
too
low.
aggressive
Moon
right
could be
now.
our first blood, and it will be. It's going to be Jules who picks it up. Mineski will christen off the Summit 4 with the first blood of the tournament.
Oh my god, that is so loud.
That was close.
Production. I can't hear. They've turned it up. Can you tell them to bump it down a bit? They turned it from 10 to 11.
10 to
Freaking ear.
11.
Down like 30%.
Little down.
My goodness.
Now we got Rior getting gone on.
fine
Boar.
before.
Boar and zombies.
Up of Venom.
Oh.
Not getting up.
And he is dead.
That's a lot of slow.
Yeah, it is. Orb of Venom, 2 boars, some zombies.
So when you need a TP scroll,
Yep. He's doing well, though. Night Stalker's got 11 CS. Doing pretty decent in the offlane.
The Lich
Yeah,
did
the Lich
actually.
start off
He
there.
started
He
there,
took
right?
one creep away from his
Okay.
lane, like one
What
creep.
did he? Was he stacking ancients too, or is he just like
Yeah,
denying mid?
he basically took one creep and he ran over to stack
Okay.
ancients and
Sort of
gone
looked
over
like.
to mid lane.
Every time Mineski goes even in lane. Oh, it's just because of Lich.
The Lich was there.
Yeah,
you know.
that's basically what Lich does.
Yeah.
Sounds seem to be improved. I can hear things.
I could have it go a bit lower, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Right.
me too.
It
I
was
would like
fine
it lower.
before.
I would like
Get
it
back
lower
there,
too.
you got all these fancy knobs and levers, and you start tweaking around a bit.
All right, let's see what happens. Nighttime and an invis.
Yeah, but who's he supposed to go on? They have defensive supports in the lanes that are vulnerable. Doom has Scorched Earth. So maybe looking...
Maybe they should rotate someone bottom and go for the Beastmaster or something. Or maybe he goes top. I don't know.
Dude, he just full tanked Rocket Barrage.
He's like, how dare
He's
you?
just
He didn't
he's
have any
two
creeps.
full. Two full rocket barrages. But he
he-
has this Satyr
Satyr
creep
creep,
as
yeah.
well, so that's really nice.
Can
You know,
Lich
you know.
plus-
I think even if the Night Stalker rotates to other lanes, it's still not possible for them to get a kill.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
should probably just chill.
Uh-oh.
Exactly, there's no
Little
vulnerable
TA's
lane
gotta
for
go.
him
Yep.
for him to gank.
And this is really, really bad for them. Like, it's just 2-1, but for the overall strategy, it's looking really bad for Mineski.
Yeah,
yeah,
OG
the-
has like super well fortified lanes.
Look at the
though.
Doom. Doom's 23 and 8. Gyro's only 14 and 2. So Doom's winning that really hard right now. That little help from that Winter Wyvern, and then eating that side creep, or having that side creep open like you mentioned because they dewarded it.
Yeah, having the Satyr creep is just ridiculous. Like, even with Poison Touch and Rocket Barrage, it's incredibly difficult to burst.
Yeah,
through
he
the
just has
Scorched Earth.
too much sustain for that lane.
Yep.
They don't have enough damage to actually kill him.
We don't think they have enough damage, like, period.
He's got his 6 now.
Yeah.
One more creep.
Just no respect right now. Mineski needed to be ahead in this laning phase. You can't
Yeah.
afford to go even, let alone be behind. They would
I-
need to
I
help that
would
OG
even-
throw it a bit.
I would even say if they're even, it's still really bad for them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
even-
but they needed to be ahead.
Even if
and ahead
it's a
only.
50-50 early game, it's still going to be really bad for Mineski.
Oh, of course. And
So
it's
they have a lot of
nightfall right now.
stacks open to them. They realize there's no anxious.
Oh, he blocked it with the Hawk.
Yeah, but they have the large camp, and they have better Roche. Actually, they don't have better Roche. They both have Roche.
Yeah, I think it's going. A lot of it is going to be on the gyrocopter's shoulder. The first rotation with the call down has to do a lot.
Crit's putting a ward behind the tower, and Doom's coming out.
And that's the first Doom of the game. Gyrocopter's trying to run.
Got a Night Stalker rotation.
Uh-oh. Moon. They might have to trade each other here.
Oh, the
A
Satyr
Duke
Blast! He didn't get
Got
the
him.
Grave off because of it.
Ooh. Have to pull out the grave
Man.
to save them. And
Ooh, that was
That was a good heal.
a good and big kill bomb, but 2-1, still really, really big victory for OG.
Really good rotations by OG.
And Gyro is forced to go into defensive.
Yeah.
It's a bad pace.
Like
for
Gyro is
Mineski.
even the most important hero like for them right now, and Jesse Bash is gonna go down that easy kill for no tail with the raw, because Gyrocopter is the one that it's gonna be doing a lot of pace, detect a lot of pace.
You don't
when
want
he
him
has
to
level
be
6.
TPing back to the lane.
Dude,
'cause
this
then-
Undying is rich.
Yeah.
Look at this.
that's good. 'cause
How's he so
may need to
rich?
get the mech.
He's where he's had to be every single time on the rotations.
Yeah, I guess at this point you can actually put the mech on Undying, and Razor just goes for his carry items.
Yeah, probably.
Is he doing that? Well, he's got a Sylvie mask, at least for now.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the Aquila, the usual stuff.
So basically for Mineski, they're gonna look to try and maybe get ahead by doing a lot of ancient stacks or get Roshan with TA.
But they have the Hawk to scout out
Yeah.
Yep.
their neutral.
I mean, it's gonna be tough though, but those are the few things that they can look to, you know, try
Yeah.
and accomplish.
TA is
Roche.
farming her stacks right now. Lich is taking mid.
And they're going to be losing nighttime here in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but in this sort of game, like the first nighttime is really meaningless. Like it's so hard for Night Stalker. Call down comes in, Fly is
like-
gonna go down here. The Rich Undying.
Yep.
he didn't buy out, it looked like, either, so he goes down with that pile of gold.
Do you
Didn't
do you
have
see
his
what
arcane
he's
boots?
actually going for? No, he didn't spend any gold at
It
all.
didn't look like it.
Okay.
I think he was saving for arcanes and he was just
Oh,
short
nice.
of it.
Mineski's
Yeah.
doing a really good job of protecting their top side of the map, though. After the gyrocopter died, they kind of bounced back from that.
OG put 2 aggressive wards down. They have one watching that big camp, and then they have one, I believe.
Yeah, one just got
behind the tower.
dewarded, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually going much better than I expected for the like.
Oh,
set.
Doom.
Oh,
Second Doom of the game.
wanted to do the ancient camp.
He seems like he's fine. Like Dazzle's
he's
coming
okay.
in.
Yep.
Yep, he's good.
Radiant's top
Moon, though, is persistent. He had a 180 the hell out of here.
Undying's rotating.
The whole team is gonna be there.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does he have
Oh,
curse
that
yet?
was
No, probably
big.
not, right? Okay, he's going to be stepping out. They have to Delta split.
Lich is like, kill me.
Yeah, take me.
Take me, not my friends. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, they're going down for sure. Yours going to be dropping here. TA.
80 HP.
Refraction. Not going to be enough. Call down. And this is just Mineski
Oh, no.
crumbling down one by one. Oh, no. Oh.
J.O.
Oh, what a heartbreaker. Thumbs up to that.
What didn't look like it was going to work out with that Doom ended up just being perfect. They all just rotated.
I mean, they're forced to team fight at the point in the game where they don't really want to team fight. The Gyro were there maybe a little bit earlier. They can just pop the Doom and then kind of retreat back to their T2. But as the game stands right now, OG are just kind of forcing Mineski to react even with the insufficient vision given by the Night Stalker.
Well, Fly does fade in Night Stalker, but if obviously at nighttime with the
Yeah.
darkness, he's gonna
OG
walk
doesn't
away.
have a mech though, which is really good for Mineski. They can keep, I think, winning these like small skirmishes, or at least trading pretty well up until that point. And they definitely need to keep stacking while they can.
That book is going to hurt
You
a
have
lot.
you have to get 4-star for the styling, I think. Like someone has to build 4-star.
At some point, yeah, but first you're worried about getting. I mean, who's gonna get it? Night Stalker. Night Stalker wants his axe. Dazzle's not gonna have any items. Gyro's not gonna build.
I guess
force.
the Lich.
Yeah, Lich is probably the best one.
Dire's top tower is under
Long ways away.
He might want a mech though to.
But do they want a mech? Like it doesn't seem like they'll be able to.
It
take
doesn't seem like it, but OG is gonna take control of the map if they don't, right? It's like they'll lose team fights if they have a 4-stab, but they'll also lose team fights if they.
Yeah,
have
I
a
guess
mech.
that's true.
Right.
But if you build a mech on the Lich, then I guess the Dazzle will be the one to build the Force. Or
But they probably want a medallion on him to go
yeah,
for Roach.
that too.
They need too many items, and none of them have any gold.
Oh, Reor.
Gotcha. Move in. They yell at his face.
TP. You might be okay.
He's gone.
Yep. Nice TP.
Very very good TP. I mean that's the weakness of the build where you go for more points in the aura and just
I mean,
one
they're,
point on the
they're still not
axe.
scared
Yep.
though.
I mean
They
they're
have
just so much
curse.
stronger right now with the tomb. Like they just drop tomb and they run in.
Tomb is still on cooldown right now, but Tower is dead. Curse is up.
Oh! That chain not going to be working out too well, and it looks like we are having a little bit of a
Some
lag.
lag.
That's no bueno. And it looked like the courier also went down. Yep. Sporting
Gyro's
some
treads.
gloves.
Still, Doom's always like up in their face. They already blew call down. Tombstone should be coming up.
Nah, there's no tombstone for this fight. It's 30 seconds cooldown.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
It's 30 seconds.
It's got such a long cooldown.
Thanks for
Oh,
Not happening. They
nice
got a
curse.
sentry. Winter's Curse even going to be pulling her out. And not even a refraction is going to be saving little TA.
Oh,
Oh my
Dukin.
goodness. That Seder ball almost got him.
Yep. But so
Yikes.
far it's still looking really grim for Mineski. They just lost the tower and losing even more map control. The Ancients is gonna be really hard for them to access right now with the tier 1 and mid lane down.
I mean,
dear.
Doom just keeps running in their face, and they can't deal with him. He's able to like access the back line. He can just straight walk past the front line, Doom the Dazzle, and everyone
Yeah,
has
this
to
is
run
the
away.
problem when you have Dazzle and Lich and you don't have a off lane that has a lockdown. Like
Yeah.
you don't have a hard lockdown, so Doom is able to just run around in the fights and you're not gonna be. It's the same when you're up against Slada. He runs around with sprint and you don't have a stun, and you can't do anything against him.
As you can see, everyone coming in, filing in throughout the day. Most people not even here yet. Only the two teams, pretty much, and Liquid, I guess, showed up where they can
We
come
saw
up and
EG.
practice.
EG's here
but-
too.
Oh, EG is here?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see him, but.
Ehome was here too.
Yeah,
All right.
EG.
Well,
No, you're
apparently I didn't see anyone. I was focused on work.
What's wrong with all
gentlemen.
you guys'
Work.
vision? Jeez.
Me?
What
Doing fine.
hero is that?
You're leaning
Well,
on me kinda
at
hard
least
over
I
here,
see
huh?
I see the humans
getting
running
slouchy.
around
Nice
the
and relaxed.
house.
Getting slouchy over here.
I can't watch it like this.
It's hurting.
so
It is
weird.
hurting my back a bit.
I know.
Look like you're like,
Do this.
I can't watch it
Do-
like
do
this.
this.
Is that the way?
Yeah,
I don't
do
think
it.
that's the way. All right.
Yes,
let's
that's
do
the way.
let's do the winter one.
This is the way.
Oh! This isn't very comfortable.
That looks a little too feminine.
Okay, how about this?
I mean, I guess I approve. Your feet all over the couch.
You're cute.
As long as Giannis doesn't mind.
Didn't you see
don't
like
mind.
some of the players actually play like this?
Yeah. Not
I'm
not
surprised
everybody.
lots of players play like that, or the one knee up kind of a thing, or the two, or the air cross with the hands under on the
What?
keyboard.
What?
I mean,
You had. I don't think that one.
that was a joke, gentlemen.
the air cross.
What's your gamer position when you play? You're a leg up kind of a guy, aren't you?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
He is.
Do you tap your
Oh,
leg?
dude, I saw Bambo play. He played on the couch with his keyboard in his lap and his mouse like this.
Was
He
his
played
legs, like, up
he
as
played
well?
like this. His keyboard was right here where my arm is.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
So
he sat on the
that's-
couch and the monitor was right here.
Is that the funniest one you've seen?
That's how he
Definitely.
actually
No,
plays.
Ja,
his-
you
Yeah,
know-
I mean, he was just relaxing and like playing
Yeah,
clubs, but
You've
Oh.
seen Ja.
JH?
Yeah,
Well, I
Ja,
haven't
that
seen
guy.
him play.
He's like that. He puts his keyboard like this and his mouse like that.
Like
he plays
that
with
far
a giant,
apart?
Yeah, like you could put a plate in the middle to eat while you're playing.
Oh, fair
All right.
enough.
Game is
Looks
And
back.
like
back.
with no hands.
they flipped some knobs, unplugged, replugged. They blew on the cable. I don't know what they had to do, but we got a game back underway here. And what was it? It was OG pushing down mid.
Took down
No Tail
TA.
picked up his Necro book. He's got it in his stash. He almost has level 2 of the good book. That's a Zookeeper right
So
there.
now, like, Lich pretty much is, like, very, very useless. There's, like, not that much physical damage that he's blocking with his armor. They lost the laning phase, even with Dark Writ, and his Chain Frost is going to have to deal with, like, Necrobooks and zombies and, like, all these things.
And no
So
lockdown.
This,
so it's just
this
gonna-
is, or, like, okay, maybe if they had an AA, they can actually have a chance of winning these team fights and dealing with the Doom, maybe bursting down the Doom. But all he's really done is, like, stack for them in the early game, but there's no economic advantage that Mineski has gained at all.
We're really stretching it really far, like trying to figure out something that they can actually do.
Yeah.
But I think overall, when you're running a draft that has no stuns, it's either you're able to burst down a target really quick, so it actually helps that you don't have stuns.
or
but
you
right
have
now,
so much damage that it doesn't matter.
yeah, right now Mineski they can't even kill like one hero. It's so hard for them to burst one hero down. Even if they land all their combos correctly, it's still really hard.
At least Dazzle's a medallion.
I guess.
Are they going to be able to
Can
do
they
Roche,
sneak
though,
a
with
Roche?
it? Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's
That
what they're
is-
going
they'd
for,
have to
but
hope for a
uh-oh.
team wipe, which OG are already pulling out something freaking fishy here. They are smoked up and on the move. And
I think they just picked up the book 2, and I think Moon just picked
Oh,
up
he
his
smoked.
drum.
Yeah,
Smoke
they have
battle.
a Hawk there.
Oh, they saw
They
the
saw
ball,
Did they see it?
didn't they?
I think
not.
so.
And I think Night Stalker lost his smoke,
Hawk
so he
saw
knew
Night
something's
Stalker
up.
now.
Uh-oh. Oh,
The jig is up.
the jig might be up here.
And he's just gonna
Uh-oh.
doom one guy, and they're gonna raw the other guy, and the team fight's over.
Oh,
Oh,
they split
these
up,
two
and,
are just dead.
and these two went the wrong way. Oh, definitely Jesse Vash. Poor Lich. He's going to lob off a Frost, say his prayers, and he's going down.
Night Stalker got away at least. I thought the Beastmaster would catch him with the roar, but his Hawk, I think, ended up dying beforehand.
I think the Razor's actually very good versus Night Stalker. Not only does he have like unstable current, you don't want to go on him, but he just used Plasma Field, and they saw two heroes immediately through
Yep.
darkness. Right? It's pretty good.
They have a lot of vision
bad.
from the plasma plus the hawk.
Plus Tombstone, or plus zombies. Yeah, I think it's actually surprising amounts of vision.
They just
Yeah,
have,
like we said though, OG's just gonna, get their levels and then just group up. And now
There they
they're
go.
gonna threaten high ground with book 2.
Can they even defend this? They don't have Chain Frost. I don't see them being
Uh,
able to do anything
Awkward
there.
matter.
TP.
Look
Night
at all these
Stalker's not
summons.
there. TA
Right?
is not there.
So they didn't even use Book for that last fight, or
Oh my
Tombstone.
God. Rex is down 15 minutes.
What aura do they have on Doom?
I think the Ursa.
Attack speed.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Swiftest aura.
All right, this is it. Call down. And they're just going to walk off the welcome mat and wait a bit.
Okay, well that's a free T3. They could take a Roche at any point.
Yep.
Maybe
got
wait
all their
for
ults
Book
up.
3.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want. They can
Yep.
just wait for the lanes to be pushed out, group up, wait for someone to go back to base to regen, and just take their own sweet time. It's
Yeah.
very hard for Mineski to contest whatever they're trying to do.
They can smoke right now. What little bit of nighttime they have left.
Yeah, they have to try. Like
They have to
60
try,
minutes
yeah.
is the
They
end
have
of the
to
night time.
Yeah, they have to try to roast or something, but they're gonna get caught and they see the smoke right
Oh
away.
yeah, that's.
Not good.
This is realistically the only chance they have though. They have to be able to take Roche or get a pick and then take Roche, and then they can maybe fight during the
They're
daytime.
gonna see. They see this right away. The
Of
Hawk's already
course.
there.
Okay.
They could manipulate this in their favor, wait till it's almost done, take it over, take the fight, and probably take a set of racks. If the dream is alive.
They
And
do have
if
Winter's
they take
Curse
a fight
available.
here and they lose the fight, the game is probably going to just be over for
Yep.
Mineski. They have to be
Yep.
able to
I mean, it's
take the
getting
rush.
low.
He's
They
gonna
have to
fly
run
over
in
with a
very,
curse here
very
in a
quickly.
second. Oh no,
Oh,
J.O.'s the
God.
man left
Dash.
behind. He's down.
That was a decent call down.
Oh, the Chain Frost bounced to neutrals.
That is
Oh no.
so unfortunate.
TA's
for them.
gone. Cute
Doesn't have a
grade,
TP. No
oh.
chance.
Oh wow, the hateful doom right there.
Right in the face.
He's just like, I have to use this. You gotta go. Boom. It should be an
Oh, look,
easy
this
roast
rush
for
is
OG.
nice and low for us, guys. And that probably looks like,
So at this
It's
point,
the
Mineski
game.
need OG to just kind of go, let's play with our feet now.
yeah,
The air
essentially.
cross pose.
Remember
Let's
the-
try out some of those
the
remember
leg
the
cross pose
pose?
that Dakota was talking about before.
The legs
Yeah.
crossed.
The legs cross pose. They basically have everything they need to just finish the game right now.
Yeah,
And-
full map control.
I think for Mineski to win, it's like call down on 5 and then hopefully your Chain Frost bounces on every single hero.
And OG just don't use spells.
They focus the grave target for 5 seconds.
Everything just went, like we were saying, OG just, everything went well for them. The rotations were on point. Gyro got pressured extremely hard by the Doom, and then the rotation from the Wyvern and Undying was just, perfect.
Would you guys say OG are favorites for this tournament altogether?
I don't think
They,
so.
they probably have a bit of a target on their back. Maybe not favorites, but people are still going to be looking
The
at them.
stronger teams around.
yeah.
I mean, they kind of been like building a bit of the way that people have been drafting, the way OG does.
Yeah.
People have changed up just because of that. Oh, J.O. Portson gets roared.
He's
And
out.
he
Does
dead.
he have buyback? No, he does not. 40 seconds. He's going to be on those sidelines.
He has buyback.
He does?
Yeah, he
see,
does.
that's where I can't see anything, winner. You can see that, but you can't see Slardar's band?
Jesus.
Come on, man.
Ruthless.
Well,
I'm requesting a seat change. I don't want to be next to the Kotal guy anymore.
Do you want to get leaned on by Ben? It's not too bad.
he's so
I'm nice and
relaxed
warm
over
over
there.
here.
They're moving in. Rax is already exposed. OG looking to take the game.
They can't fight.
And Mineski are just like, I don't know. We can't do anything about it. They may have had a buyback, but they're opting not to spend
There's
it.
so many
since the
auras.
Death timer was so low.
They got Vlad.
I think they were
Strom.
really missing a strong, aggressive laning support. Like the Bane, I think, instead of the Lich would have been really, really nice for them. Just because like OG had like one support sitting in each of the weak lanes, and then a Doom with Scorched Earth and Satyr Aura in one of the other lanes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Mineski revolve around getting kills in the early game and building off that momentum, but they never even had momentum at the start, even with the Lich. But
I think the other thing they could have done was definitely the stalker not a core, and you pick someone that has a stun to help the other lanes.
Yeah.
that could have helped.
It's up.
This is amazing. Looks like, they're just trapped. They don't even know where to go. They're trying to push out lanes. The supports. Dazzle's like, I got this. These mega creeps.
Could already be
Super
thinking about
creeps,
game
whatever.
2. What do you do at that point? Do you start thinking outside the box a bit? I mean, OG just seemed one of those teams that's hard to just ban against. And now it's like, oh, well, maybe we got to go back to first banning the Doom, and then you leave something like a Wisp out, and you're like, oh, god damn it, they're also
not even
a
like
Wisp team.
it's not even like the bans that were really
Yeah, I
bad
don't
though.
think
It
it
was
was
just
the
the
bans.
overall
Overall
threat that they were
threat.
going for.
I mean, what was it? Committing for a first pick Night Stalker without really seeing what you're going up against?
I
Is
think
it
the
got-
Night Stalker is fine though. It's just after that, how they follow up with the draft was like a lot of issues. They didn't have stuns. They didn't have much AOE. That's why I suggested the Invoker, so it would allow
Yeah.
them to have stuns
Yeah.
and some AOE.
deep push
Yeah.
as well. Too much priority in the lanes themselves that when it's time for a fight, they're kind of like, this isn't our job really.
Like their draft is so all in that if your first 5 minutes do not work well for you, you basically just lose the game from there. That is how all in their draft is.
Hey, they might get a nice little freebie here. Call down, the Void slow. No Tail's going to be going down here, and here comes the rest of the team. They're
the book
pissed off
basically
about
killed
it.
J.O.
JO's going to be done. That's a 2 for there for Moon. Easy
Your
grabs for
carry just got killed by the Necrobook.
Yeah, he basically died alone to Necrobook.
Yeah, and you take one of ours, we take 3 years.
Up 4. Better make it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe just call it GG. It's probably a good idea.
And it is all over. And that is going to be game 1 of the Summit 4. A stomping coming in from Team OG. Mineski will need to shake this one off. Otherwise, they're looking at a quick 0-2 to
It did
start
not
off their
look like a
tournament
number
run.
6 versus number 7 matchup.
The Mineski
Yeah.
standings appear to have not been the most accurate thing.
They might need to revamp those a little bit based on the conclusion of this series. But you never know. Maybe Mineski just going to be brought down, needed the warm-up, let's say, and might be able to fire back.
It's not even about the warm-up, though. I think it's just about the understanding.
Winter saying, "Nah, they have no chance." That's what I'm reading through Winter's.
He's like,
Winter's
it's not
words.
about
I mean,
that.
remember
It
his
was
I don't
just-
know before? I don't know.
It was all wrong from the start. I don't care if they're my Southeast Asia brethren.
It was really well played by OG, though. They were, like we were saying, their
Yeah.
rotations were great. They secured the lanes.
They did everything correctly.
Yep,
Like,
everything they
it's
needed to
very
do.
hard to find any faults for them. Like there were some maybe very, very small mistakes,
Yep.
but overall they executed, they understood what they had to do to finish the game and to win the game. And they realized that as long as we win our lanes and Mineski don't win their lanes.
I think they like minimize the weaknesses of their lineup to a very, very high extent. Like the time where Mineski could have actually capitalized on any mistakes was like so small.
Yep.
They got the first blood, but that was because Doom kind of like ran back in.
Yeah.
But aside from that,
I mean, he
no
was
quarter
trying to
given.
kill them, so
I mean, he kind of ran into
If you had a better creep,
Rocket Brawl.
Yeah,
if he
maybe
didn't
he
have
had
like
a
that
creep.
troll creep or whatever, he probably would have been able to get the kill.
yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Wasn't the case, though, gentlemen. So I think what we're going to be doing now is we'll cut to a small break. And when we return, it's going to be game 2 of Mineski and OG. We'll see you soon.